Welcome back to the broadcast, everybody. How are you guys today? Welcome. I'm Miss Shine Like 7. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It will not resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, check out some of the other videos in the playlist. Along with, before you leave, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 everybody. How are you guys today? I hope you are having a great day, evening, or night, whenever you are watching this reading. This reading will pertain to literal, figurative, metaphorically, in and out of text, as well as folklore. Um, as you can clearly see, we do have noise in the background, and please disregard that. Any aesthetics that you see is just for aesthetics only, as well. In this energy, it does not have anything to do with dark energy. I am of love and light, and I bring in love and light. Okay, I am a messenger, and I do have your messages for today. Welcome. Okay, so let's get started, you guys. I have pulled a few cards just to see where the energy wants to go today. In the energy as well, on the as above and so below today, we have many and goals. Many goals many times over again. So many blessings, goals. That means you going and giving to something that you know that don't serve you in this energy. We're going to use this information to tell you something that you need to know, something to bring awareness to you in your circumstances or situationship in this energy. Okay, so let's get started. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up so that you won't miss the next upload. All right, so let's get started, you guys. I'm gonna get me some sanitizer for my hands. Little hand sanitizer. We already saged the energy so that we can get the negative energy gone. All right, get it gone out of here. Okay, so let's get started. All right, we have the skeleton of strength. Down to your bare bones, you need strength. Skull of light. Okay, illumination. We're going to illuminate something here that possibly could be dead situation. Two skulls in one situation, I'm not sure. Along with the Brahma Brack, sweetness and synergy. I'm going to consider this my breaking bread. This is like when you go to First Sunday, Holy Communion, when they break bread and they give you wine. This is also protection to me in my energy here with the synergy here along with the sweetness. Okay, so we're getting the sweetness of the divine in this energy as well. Something that we need to work on, something that we need to work toward, something that is of sweetness, something that is a gift or a blessing in the energy of protection in the energy. A is your feminine, B is your masculine, C is your choice, your chance, or your challenge. Okay, so let's get started on the bulletin here, on the stand here. Let's see who's on the stand. We also have ghost of regret. Somebody walked away and now they have regretted the decision to leave, okay, in this energy. Also, it talks about memories as well of something of the past. We also have the fire and passion. So Leos, Sagittarius and Aries, you might be in this energy coming right in the energy with the passion. So somebody was very passionate about a situation that has possibly come to a death. Okay, also with this hole in the top of this skull here, that might mean blunt force trauma to somebody. It might be somebody has had a head injury or suffered one with this hole in the skull here. And that might be the reason why this person has come to this death here, okay, in this energy, okay? Illumination. We're going to illuminate the energy to see if that was the case or not. Under the sweetness and synergy, we got the breaking bread, okay? That's bread there. And pumpkins. So pumpkins was a pagan situation, pagan holiday. Of protection. They put it out like a scarecrow to scare birds away from corn in the field. So that was what it was for, to protect. So now we're going to go here and check out the energy. We're going to see what's musing here. That's one that dropped right out, and we're going to leave it there. The light, talking about the skull of light, illumination there. We're going to talk about the skull, of the skeleton of strength. At the bottom of the deck, we have the lovers, okay? The lovers at the bottom of the deck. That lotus flower, that lotus energy as well coming in under these lotuses. Under these lovers, excuse me, under passion. Like I said, somebody could have possibly walked away with the major arcana of lovers in the energy, okay? So that's what it's talking about here so far. So far, that's what they're talking about. So give me just a second. And the memories are laced with moonlight, sweet skin, union, and choice. A sense of worlds becoming one, bodies, breathless, and voices, excuse me. This is about soulmates here at the back of the deck. This is about soulmates. It's about lovers. It's a talk about attraction. It's about partnership, a choice, sacred kinship, love, a nudge to ask what would create if love were the main ingredient here. Textures of entanglement is also in this energy, okay? It's to prompt you, to let you know that textures of entanglement could be in this energy as well. So yeah. And we're going to move forward. That's just to let you know a little background on that energy. So we have under the skeleton, we have the page of inspiration. Somebody that inspires you. Very little inspiration though, not a whole lot. You know, it might be entry level. It might be somebody that you just met that inspires you to want to move forward, to want to grow, to go back to school, or to change careers. But it's just small. It's just the thought. It's the ideal of it. Inspired. Under the skeleton of light, we have the illumination here under the skeleton of light. So in this energy, even though it was a death to this situation, it is a rebirth. The new side of it is the sun side of it. It's the phoenix sunrise. Even though this might have made you feel in your feelings that it was a death to you in this energy. Not to say this was a literal death, but a figurative or metaphoric death. You know what I mean? Something that, you know, felt in the feelings of it, okay? Under the page of inspiration. Inspiration is talking about your emotions, about how you felt about the situation. So page, in little bit of the strength here is very little, okay? It's about your emotions, about something in a loving or a lover or a textured entanglement, okay? Under the sweetness and synergy, we have the 10 of inspirations, the 10 of cups. That was what you thought was happiness. That thought that you would go after, what you was going for. And it could be many women that you were inspired by, that made you feel like you wanted to be a soulmate, a lover, a husband, a monogamous relationship with one or many other people in this energy. But that's meaning that you broke bread with them. You've had protection by them. You've been nurtured by other women. So you do have a sense of what the sweetness of a true relationship is all about. So that's what it tells me here, that you do have the sweetness, and you know the energy of a real happy relationship with a person here. Now let's see what those energies are. Now that's a bull, many bulls. So in these women, you've had a lot of bull come out of it, out of this vase. You know, even though you see she's wearing a cloak here in this energy here under these cups. Now this is our happiness. This is our cups of bull that we served ourselves up. But it was sweetness and energy, because out of this bull, we got maturity. We got understanding. We got some type of knowledge, something teaching us something, a lesson of some type of thing that wounded us here, because we came in with very little emotions here with the inspiration page here. We came in with very little. You know, our hair was on fire, hair is multiple, so we was colorful in the situation. But with the black cat sitting there, lets us know that we weren't fully engaged the way we should have been. It could have been a little dark. Okay, somebody could have been doing a little bit of magic. Okay, something like that. Okay, but we're illuminated here with the death here. I mean, with the skull here of illumination. The sun is going to see, the skull represents a death to something. Okay, something is over, but it wasn't really over, but it was over. Okay, maybe you had to walk away because of the way it made you feel, the way it's illuminating. It made you feel like you need to go into a bubble or some type of, you know, hiding away in your mind about it. It's illuminated around it. Illumination. Okay, that's what it's talking about to me. Okay? And if we needed to get from the I think we need to talk about the bread, though. We need to talk about the bread, because the bread is something that you might not really connect with, but the way I connect with it is about somebody you've, you know, experienced nurturing with the synergy. Somebody with the sweetness, and with it being bread and pumpkins, we can associate that with something like savory, something with that sweet. We can also the bread, you know, breaking of bread for communion, like I said it before, when we go to the first Sunday, and you got breaking of bread, communion in church. Okay, it's like a pea. It says there here. Let's talk about it here. It says a pea, a cloth, a coin, a ring, a stick within a loaf of speckled sweetness. Sliced it and eat it. A glimpse of my fate's completeness. Okay, this is what it's talking about. This is about the completeness of this. How it completed you, meaning the relationship. You know that how, even though the bull was here, all of the bull crap was here, you know that underneath all of the bull, there's still sweetness. There's something that you can, look in and say, it gives me something. It nurtures me. The bread, it nurtures your body. Even if you didn't have anything but bread and water, it nurtured your body. The bread did. Okay, even with it being speckled, or had, you know, a loaf, speckled sweetness. Slice it and eat it. So you ate this situation. You ate this bull, whatever it could have been. The passion was there at one point, but then somebody had regret and ghosted here with the ghost here. Somebody regretted some things. Little bit of information here telling us that the strength was small here. You know, you really didn't put a lot of effort into it, but you put something into it. The objects are kind of a random energy here. One each has a particular meaning, which represents the fate of one's person who's found it in their slice. Traditional objects included in coins, pea, sticks, rings, and a piece of cloth like muslin. Some other additional made more modern times were religious metals. Okay, so this bread is made with a lot of different things into it, like peas and coins and rings and sticks, but also that means that it was made with the fire, the air, the water, and the earth. It was made with love, and so that when you got a piece of it, a slice of it, you got a piece of everything. You might have got a piece of a stick in yours. You might have got a piece of a coin in yours. Meaning you got some of the flour that you use it, because that's pretty part of the earth that's grounded, you know, flour because it's the dust. The peas was like the vegetables of it, the vegetating, something that was going to nourish you, you know. The coins in it was to, you know, bring you blessings or something in it like that. Okay, just get it in a metaphoric, figurative, literal energy, in and out of text. Okay, you guys, that's how I have to give it to you that way, with this energy here, with the skull of lights, right? Very quickly, you guys, I'm gonna rush right in and rush right through it. It's talking about we stay in the dark, exist, exit only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory of yours. As a famous psychotherapist, knowing our own darkness helps us cope with darkness of others. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding in our own destructive or shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. Okay, so that's what they talk about. Somebody might have some less anxiety with the sun illuminating here. I'm gonna get the skeletons, and then we're gonna move on. On the out is flesh, on the in is bones, and there is strength and vulnerability and power we grown. So there is an incredible strength in showing vulnerability. It can often be bravest course of action and most frightening. Most often that not, it is powerful catalyst for personal growth, even though we may not be able to perceive that at the time. So you might not have been able to perceive this person at the time, what they was trying to do for you, what you was trying to get out of it, or what they was trying to get out of it. I'm going to clarify some more, to clarify a little bit more under the page. Clarify the inspiration, page of inspiration here. They popping, but they ain't nothing jump out yet. Page of inspiration. Seven of emotions. So it's some fishy stuff here. Fishy situation. Some emotions here. No, I'm sorry, y'all. That was the wands. When I talk about the, I'm sorry, the seven of inspiration is talking about your wands, your passion, how you're passionate about the situation. I apologize about that, because here's the emotion here. Now I was about to say, wait a minute, the emotions is already here, but it's telling me now, like now I'm getting a full picture of it. This is your wands. This is the seven of wands. This is what you blocked out. This is what you didn't really want to know about with the black cat. Remember I talked about the black cat, because the black cat was there. You wasn't really, you know, wanting the strength of this in its energy, its page. It's really small passions about it. Now we got the seven of emotions. Now of material things. Seven of cups. Of material things you could get out of this situation. I told you it was a bunch of bull here, with the bulls going in a row, 10 of them. That was your happiness. You know, that was what made you happy. This is the muse. This is what amused you here in these energies, okay? Under the ghost. And then you regretted it. But the regret here with the ghost and the regret. And the passion, though. I should have saw that, because I wasn't looking, my guys. Listen, I'm sorry about that. Many goals. Let's talk about it. Many and the goals here, along with the use and the tell here. Okay, so this is going to use you to tell you something here, and the things that you shouldn't say to break the silence in a conversation. All right, so let's talk about under the sun. What wants to be illuminated here in this energy? What or who wants to be illuminated here in the energy, okay? So they talking about, this is the Two of Emotions, the Two of Cups, about a union, about that texture entanglement. Somebody entangled in this self, in this energy, under the Lovers. Okay, just give me some more. One more under the Ten of Inspiration. Now, we inspired by our passions about the bull we went through, or the bull we took out of this vase. Because there you see all these bulls here. This is the Ten of I said it was the 10 of Cups, didn't I? But this is the 10 of Wands, inspirations. That's the passion. The passion of sweetness, of the maturity of a situation. The situation that was passion with the fire here. I apologize, y'all. I just pulled this deck out today, you guys. Out the deck, out the box. It hasn't been working for a couple of weeks. So my eyes is not used to seeing it, but I'm used to seeing the sister deck to this, the light seer. So I do get them a little confused because they're very similar in cards. But the difference is the wording. Inspiration is Wands, emotions is Cups, voices is Swords, and Pentacles is materials. So that's the only reason why I can, look at these and be like, wait a minute, that's not correct. And that's not correct because that don't belong in this deck. All right, 10 of Inspiration. Come on, I'm waiting. 10 of Inspiration here. 10 of Inspiration. All right, 10 of Inspiration is the judgment here. Judgment here. How you judge the situation. What did you get out of it? It was bull, but what did you get from it? Under that is the 4 of Emotions. 4 of Emotions talks about the 4 of Cups. Not taking an offer, or you took the offer, but you were still undecided about the decision of the Cups. They're still standing. Aren't they standing? Yeah, they're still standing. So you weren't sure if you wanted to take the offer or not. 8 of Emotions is right underneath of that. 8 of Cups, something that you wanted to walk away from in this energy. That's where the regret came in this energy, along with 2145. So with this emotional situation, with this 2 of Emotions, 2 of Cups, this union, you guys were swimming in opposite direction in this energy. It was very emotional, but it also was 2 different love languages, 2 different words, 2 different, the flow in which you guys flow with the water here. She's down and he's up. You know what I mean? Y'all had 2 different love languages. Even though y'all was swimming in the same direction. Okay, even though y'all was swimming in the same direction, the fish was very fishy here with the idea of the love with the cups here. It was too many options, too many other fish in the sea to make one decision. I don't know which one in this sea to pick. Okay, I don't know which one is my favorite in this energy. Okay, under the passion. Very little though. Very little passion, because I don't know which one is gonna give me more bull than the other under the judgment. Okay. I don't know which one of these I'm gonna get a coin, get a stick, get a pea, get a cloth out of, but I'm gonna get something out of this bull. Okay. Because they went in it with passion and fire, which sex. Okay, that was sex. All right, so let's see what the dark side of it is. I know it's lighthearted, but I gotta see what the dark side of this of the illumination that they want to show me. Show me the union here. Show me the union under the B, under the masculine here. So they said it's judgment again. They're showing me the death of the situation. It is the death of this relationship. Now you see the zombies. You see how dark it is. You see they're blowing the trumpet, and the person is a skeleton. So this really wounded this masculine here in this energy. Under the bull, he has been through a lot of bull time and time again, and has found something or someone to serve him, because it was so many options. He couldn't make a decision in this energy. Okay? He couldn't make a decision. This is Pumpkinhead, the Knight of Cups here. This is almost like the Headless Horseman. But he's running in and out. He's headless here. He's in 1 minute and he's out. He's here to protect you with the pumpkins here. He's here to protect you 1 minute and back out the door again with the pumpkin here. He's here to scare off any other suitors with the pumpkin here. And then I'm back out the door. I'll be sweet with you for the day, and I'm back out the door being scaring off something else or scaring something else, okay? Okay, that's what it's talking about, because we're going to break bread and come over and eat at your house, eat with you, okay, with the pumpkin here, something that's savory, something that's sweet, something that gives me energy that I could come in, get a little bit, little of that sweetness you got, come on back out, okay, under the Knight of Cups. With the darkness, because I got very little passion, and I got a lot of options with these fish here, with the emotions here that I got under the Judgment. One for the Judgment, because Judgment came back out, and it could be about 2 exes. Okay, so this could be your old ex and your ex from the past. Okay, Retrograde is in Uranus right now, under from August 25th to January 19, 2022, as well as Mercury comes into retrograde on the 25th, and it goes out on the 17th of October. So yeah, retrograde is definitely looming. So somebody from your past may be coming back. This is also the Tower moment here. Something is going to show up in this energy, along with the pumpkin himself swinging in this energy under the 4. He ain't walking away. He ain't leaving. He's here to scare you all, or scare who are the other suitors off in the energy. And at the bottom of the deck, whatever competition. Okay, this is the competition in this energy with the 5 of Wands here. This is their competition. I'm still gonna stay here, chained to the situation. I'm here to scare off any other suitors here. I'm here to cause trouble. I'll throw their ass out if they here when I get there, because I belong here. Somebody thinks they belong at your house. Somebody thinks they belong at your house. Somebody believes that they belong. Yup, with the deck, this is a toxic person, and you might like this energy. You might like this person acting like this, acting possessive over you, or the situation here. You might like this. This might make you feel like this person really does love you. Let's see if they do, though. Let's see. Because they ghosted, and they ghost time and time again with the Knight of Cups here, under the little bit of passion, under the skeleton of strength. And now they want to tell you that they have strength because they had too many options with the fish here. They couldn't make a decision which one was their favorite, which one they like. Even though they went through a bunch of bull here with the bulls here and these vases here, they still, you know, is posted up here, swinging back and forth around your house. It's around your house, though. But it's a Tower moment, so you might tell this person to get on. You might have to tell this person to get on. This is the Akasha. This is your guys' divinely guiding you here. So you see Akasha here is your divine is divinely guiding you as this person here for trueness, or is they here to play mind games with you again? Okay, this is the Age of Light. The Age of Light talks about you've been training for this for a lifetime. So this person or you been training for this situation for a lifetime. You done built your strength up, and you are boundaries now. You under the boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Like, if you don't want this, let them know. Like, I'm not about that life. I mean, like, you've been coming in and out. You've been going back and forth. So now what are we doing? Like, what are we doing now? Okay. So let's talk about it here under the page and see what we get. They said that it is somebody that is addicted. They could be addicted to sex. They could be addicted to you. They could be addicted to women. They could be addicted to anything. Drugs, alcohol, you know, that type of thing. This is the Gambler. They'll take a risk in this energy under the what's illuminated. They'll take a risk here, relying on luck rather than hard work. Yep, they'll take a risk here. And what else? Well, the mediator is here as well. The mediator, somebody gonna have to, you know, mediate the situations here. Negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personal or professionally. So this could be somebody at your job. It could be somebody that, you know, is in your family tribe, your circle, your community, somebody that you think validates you in this energy here as well. This also could be something that's a death to you though, but with the zombies here, it's gonna be a death under these unions, under this union. And the judgment in this energy is because how toxic it is with the devil here, the mediator. You got to know that divine is divinely guiding you over here under the Akasha. Under the, your guide is divinely guiding you under the age of light, where we illuminated this energy here. You've been training for this for a lifetime. So we have ancestry here that's been training for a long time, and they've been in this energy, so they can help you over 6,000 years with the age of light here. And you see that's that pyramids and stuff like that. All right, so that's what that's talking about there, the Egyptians. So yeah, that's what it's talking about in energy. So I'm gonna get a little bit more so we can see when, who, what, where, why. We got the elf in this energy. That's magic, more and more magic. Talk about the Knight of Cups here under the moon. Talk about the Knight of Cups under the moon. And this is serenity. Serenity of the Queen of the Moon. The Queen of the Moon almost is like an earth sign. Okay? Queen of the Moon. Okay? Queen of the Moon. Queen of the Moon. Serenity. This is you have the serenity over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite a desperate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful and act like it. Okay? This is I reign over my own realm. The goddess of the moon is one of the oldest kind of feminine, divine feminines, and featured in the mythologies from most every corner of the globe. This is also the divine feminine, and the lunar planet and cycles is a strong one. These goddesses and all their myriad of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they were naturally and powerful and had power as well. So here's your power here over this addictive person. Here's your power over this serenity here. This is your power. Okay, that's your power. That's what they're telling you. That's your power. Under the Queen of the Moon. Judgment here under the Gambler. Somebody that takes a gamble, relying on luck rather than hard work. They said that this is the realization. This is under the waxing crescent, under the first. You already know this, under the first week, under the third party, under the textures of triangulation. Of entanglement. So now you know what's here in this energy, as well as under the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles here, you know, swinging. I'm still swinging back and forth. I put somebody on the pedestal, but it's not serving me right now. All right, so they got the worm moon and they got the hunger moon. Okay, the wolf moon in this energy. Okay, I'm gonna put that under the wolf because somebody was hungry in this energy. Hungry for love, hungry for passion, hungry for ideas, hungry for your energy, hungry for something. Wolf. I'm an alpha male. You know, they came in a pack, or they run in a pack, or they go through a pack of women with those 10 bulls here. You know what I mean? They like bull in the china closet. They tear up stuff, wreck shop, and then leave. Type of energy in and out. They might even break up your stuff, start a fight with you so they can get out, so they can go and see somebody else in the energy. Under the competition here. Under the tower here. Okay? So let's talk about it here. I'm going to get some more. And then we're going to get up out of here. And I'm going to say I'm going to catch you guys later. Okay? All right, so things that you shouldn't say to break the silence in a communication. In a conversation, I'm sorry. This is justice with the police here. Somebody might have to have some type of police reinforcement here. The popo might have to be called in this energy. You might have to follow restraining order, or you did follow restraining order. Talk about the tower here. Talk about the tower. Tower talks about the magician and the nine of bones, nine of wands, talking about wounded warrior, talking about now he's using all the power he has to manifest his desires under the age of light, under you've been training for this for a long time. Yeah, so if it was a death to him, so he eternally knows that he has to resurrect himself in some way, shape, or form, even if it's to the death of him under the age of light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. So maybe this was a person that's a rookie, and they've been trained by Denzel in this type of energy. Like, you know, this is your training day. You know what I mean? This is the day you wanted to be a knob. Now you're a knob today. Okay, that type of energy under training day. You know what I mean? This under the age of light. You've been training for this year for lifetimes. So our ancestors have trained us to know that they are there. Their energy is there to be used. You can, you know, refer back to them if you need to, because they are there. They the ones that built the things with, you know, by hand. You know, we did this with blood, sweat, and tears. I'm gonna go back to the realization here. The realization here talks about the wane and crescent here. It talks about with self-awareness comes realizations. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your roles within a situation is important. I have timely self-awareness and act upon my realizations in this energy. Okay, so when we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be hard. It is no doubt an act of courage. It might not be what we discover after all, yet without self-awareness and the will to act upon those realizations, whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change and grow. So whatever it is, you know, with it, we do not get to change and grow. The realization that we have a pattern, a bad habit, or a behavior that is causing us pain in a powerful position, even though we may feel worry and pain around this discovery, we can then take personal responsibilities to change our situation. Okay, that's what it's talking about. Under the realization, under the gambler, you know, we realized we took a situation that might have not been the best choice. Okay, basically with the illumination, the skull. I told you it hurted us from the start. I told you that we got the little knot on our head here and our skull. That means that we went to the, it hurted us to the death of it. You got a hole in your skull. You know, they can't put your skull back together, but, you know, and that might hurt you, you know what I mean? That might bring you to your demise. All right, so we're going to the hunger moon. Hunger, and then we're going to say, I'm going to catch you guys later. I might pull a few more, and then I might say, I'm going to catch you guys later. 29. 29 might be resonating with you. 41, 3, and 29 might resonate with you in energy. Hunger. Feed the good and hope within. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. I recognize all that I hunger for. Let's see, you guys. We must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspect of self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. To ripple the happiness to others is part of why we are on this planet as humans. All right, so that's what it talks about here under the many goals, under the use and tell. They want to tell you that, we going to realize some things under this energy. Maybe we was a little bit too greedy. Maybe we took a little bit too much bread, took a little bit too much sweetness. Maybe we took a little bit too many options here. You know what I mean? Things of material gain here. Things that we were addicted to. Maybe we had one too many drinks. You know what I mean? One too many, the lines, or one too many puffs. Puff give, or something in this energy that made us feel like we had to regret some things in the energy, to the point of, we need mediation now. A meteor, you can't talk to the person without having somebody else there. Somebody also might have to be monitored with their children now. They can't co-parent because it got to be monitored because of their behavior, in this energy with a meteor here. So somebody, or an interpreter, somebody might have to talk for you. Well, she said this or he said that. But it's best to be able to communicate what they said, things that you shouldn't say, to break the silence in a conversation. So if there's no conversation, it's a silence conversation, and you needed to have a mediator to come in and talk for you, then now you got a third party. Now we got three people in the situation. Somebody else is putting their mouth in your situation, or gossiping back and forth with somebody trying to be the hero in the relation, in the situation. Somebody wants to be the hero, and also somebody wants to be the judge. Okay, and if somebody is enslaved in false imprisonment in this energy, they just don't want to see the truth. Okay, in the energy. Okay, and one more is the boundaries. I told you that you got to have the boundaries. That's why the boundaries were there in the first place, to let you know that you might be getting off track or off cue. Here under the Akashi, your guy is God. You're being God, divinely guided. Here, one more here, so that. And that is grief. This is what's causing you pain here with the grief. I understand that losing something is the opportunity to appreciate it. So just because you lost it and you ghosted the situation and had regrets doesn't mean that you might not be able to go back. You took a gamble, you took a risk in this energy. You was addicted to something else, and it cost you something here in another relationship. How being hungry for something, thirsty for something else. Okay, so now under the age of light, it talks about your purpose. The age of light, you've been practicing, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Your purpose. That's why we've been here. That's why they told us about our purpose. You got, and patience is at the bottom of the deck. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Right. Because we're being divinely guided under the Akasha. Okay? And if you are liking the mini ghost and the using the tell, may you subscribe, like, and share. Hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up. Namaste. Namaskar.